And I want to say this, right? The energy that Charleston White is always in the middle of is gonna be the energy that takes him down. You know, you can't day in and day out deal with negative energies and negative response and feed those fires with fuel and think that one day it's not going to backfire. This is what he thinks. He's so caught up in this, and he thinks that he's smarter than everybody. This is what he thinks. He thinks he's smarter than everybody, but you know, these people always have a moment. They just don't never expect when the moment's gonna come. They always have that moment though.
Matthew, she playing both sides, but it's all right. Baby girl got to get her money. And baby girl was intimidated. She was intimidated by James Nim. James Nim think I'm a maggot. They think James and they think I'm a maggot, little maggot ass nigga. We'll run down on him, send a big nigga now, put the muscles in his face, try to scare him, shake him up a little bit, tell him what he gonna say. If y'all go watch the film, I can handle myself pretty well, you know. I'm a little guy, but I handle myself pretty well. Yeah, I handle myself pretty well. That's why I don't hire security. That's why I don't hire security. James them had security up there. James them had security up there. I ain't have no motherfucking security. As a matter of fact, I was with a bulldogger. I was with a bulldogger that believes she's a boy. And she.
How many times does Charleston White think he's going to get into situations and it's going to go his way? We seen the situation at the barbershop didn't go his way. It's just the situation where the guy didn't want to take him out of here. You know, it's not always going to go your way. When you continue to bring that energy upon you and you continue to gravitate to that energy has to put you in the line of fire with the energy at some point. You're not going to always just keep ducking the energy and think that you're going to come out on top every time. It's not going to work like that. It's going to be that one time when you least expect it that the energy goes in a different direction.
People go fight like she was a boy, but she don't hit like one. Just me and her. I had fun. They could have put something in my drink. I was ordering drinks. Why? I had no idea this is James' little daughter's restaurant. And it was a lovely restaurant called The Nickel. The restaurant was called The Nickel, y'all. I was in that motherfucking Nickel having fun. All them.
And mind you, just the other day, this guy was talking filthy about Jay Prince's daughter. Yeah, and he's in her restaurant and he didn't know. He was just talking filthy about her. You know, and the lady Candice that he said he went there with, now she's not trying to destroy her relationship with Jay Prince for him because you want to send Jay Prince to jail. She ain't trying to destroy her relationship with the people where she's at all the time. It's you, you know. And this is why I say when you dealing with other people, you can't put yourself in a situation because they want to do it. Charleston White is taking it upon himself to go at Jay Prince for whatever reason. He doesn't like the man. He wants to go at him and disrespect him. That don't mean I gotta be down with you on that shit. Yeah, I'll tell a joker quick. Just because you on something don't mean I gotta be on something. I might be all right with you, cool. Me and you have a relationship, cool. But that don't mean that I gotta indulge in what you got going on. So what he did was he went there and was all rah-rah with everybody, and the people confronted him. Now, the broad Candice, if she's agreeing with the shit that Charleston White is doing, they looking at like, yo, oh, you brought this here. Whatever, if they gangsters or whatever they on. Now, Charleston White runs back somewhere else. She's still having to deal with these people. And Charleston White is on the other side of town talking crazy about these people, where she's still in that area. She's still in Houston. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hold up. I'm not riding with you on that wave, homie. That's what you choose to do. But this the type of person. This why he needs to deal with Wicked 100. Yeah, Charleston White and Wicked 100 go well together because they like doing messy shit, disrupting shit, and going to hide somewhere else. But what they do is they try to use the people that is in those areas to assist them and then leave the areas. And then the people that's in those areas, they have to sit in those areas and deal with whatever these people done and leave. Nah, you're not setting me up to have beef with all these people and then you run somewhere else. Now bring your ass back around here and you sit in the middle of this shit. I'm not riding with you and you ain't the one that gotta be here. This is why you gotta watch who you bring around you and who you deal with. Charleston White, Wicked 100, those type of individuals are not the type of individuals that you wanna line up with. If you from somewhere and they so-called beefing with people in the area, you don't want to line up with them because they going to leave the area and leave you there. Now it looks like you had everything to do with it. They can't get in contact with him because he's hiding somewhere. So now they're going to take it out on you. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Big butt girls was coming up to me, taking pictures. All them pretty Houston old school women were bumping up against me. Ooh, I had fun. I seen a nigga taking pictures, taking videos of me, calling niggas, going outside. Did I leave? No. Why? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all why I didn't leave. It ain't that I think I'm tough. It ain't that I'm trying to play gangster. I'm Michael Jackson bad. And the fans was going crazy. Not only were the fans going crazy, Dr. Candice Matthews assured me. I'm going to tell you what Dr. Candice Matthews told me. She told Jane. She said, I called Jane. I said, for real? She said, I called Jane, and I told Jane that I don't need none of that mess up here. So she assured me that I was safe at this establishment. I swear to God. I swear to God, Dr. Matthews assured me that I was safe at this establishment. Not only did Dr. Matthews assure me, not only did Dr. Matthews assured me every hour on the hour when I kept saying, hey, what's up with this nigga here? Dr. Matthews tried to introduce me to the nigga who was taking pictures of me. The nigga said, I don't fuck with that nigga. That's what caught my attention. That's what caught my attention. Dr. Matthews downplayed it.
You know, Charleston White has it confused though. He thinks everybody rock with him because he got some of these people that when they see him, they want to take a picture, they want to talk to him. Everybody don't rock with him. And that's a fact. Just because the dude was taking pictures of him, that wasn't because he rocked with you. That was the let it be known. Yeah, Charleston White here. He probably was posting. He might wanted to say something. He probably was sending something to Jay Prince or whatever the reason was. But that don't mean he rocked with you. And if Candice talked to Jay Prince and said that you was coming and she didn't need none of that, that don't mean the people there rock with you, man. Yeah, you keep talking about the fans like you know, that run that Charleston White had when he had people, you know, rocking with him, that run is over. You know, you got some people that rock with him that don't understand his manipulation and they think that he's real. But people that got common sense can see it now. You done told everybody that you lie to everybody, that you make up shit, that you do this for the reason that you do it. And there's some people that understand, like, hold on, nigga, all you doing is trying to create beef with people for content, but then say, all right, I'm gonna send you to jail. Hold up. You creating beef. It ain't even like you saying, yo, I'm just gonna protect myself. If somebody mess with me, yeah, I'm gonna call the police. You're creating beef amongst people. You're antagonizing people and then saying, I'm gonna send you to jail. Nah, that shit right there, it ain't it. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
So I saw the nigga talking to Dr. Matthew Hubman. I'm watching the nigga body language. I'm watching Dr. Matthew's personal security body language. The nigga go in the corner. Dr. Matthew Hubman walk over to me and said, say, man, he was laughing though. He said, I said, man, what's up with that nigga? I said, I see it. He said, man, don't worry about that nigga. The nigga mad because he said you sent him a picture of his dick, your dick. I said, I did. Yeah, I did. That's what that nigga y'all all tight about. Dr. Matthews started laughing and said, brother, boy, that's why I love you, brother. You like me, boy. You don't give a damn about these niggas. They steady downplaying it to make me feel comfortable. Don't worry about it. He going outside, calling me. I said, man, that nigga going. They tell me, don't worry about it. Dr. Matthews keeps saying, don't worry about it. We got this on the metaverse glasses. I don't know. My partner got the meta glasses and recording everything. That's why they trying to backtrack. They didn't know we had the metaverse glasses on. That's why I tell everybody, get you some meta glasses. Get you them meta glasses. They didn't know Cat got the meta glasses. Why? Because they spinning me around. They got, man, they making me, I'm taking pictures. They got me making sure I'm going to stay. You want some food? I wasn't supposed to be speaking. I thought this was a birthday event. Come to find out, Dr. Candice's birthday was 4 days ago for this event. She had already had the birthday party. This was a trap to get me in the trap. She already had the birthday party. This was a political event that she invited me to get me there. Her words to me was, I didn't know if you was coming or not. That's what took them niggas so long to put the plan together. Cause I was there 2 to 3 hours, at least 3 hours. I got there at 4:30. I didn't get out the car till about 5. If it wasn't for meta glasses, they would be trying to file charges against me. Cause think about this. They came out and lied. Dr. Candice allowed J. Prince Jr.'s son, Lil Jr. came out and made a public statement and said, the goofball is lying. He rolled up and shot in the car. That's what they said. And everybody said, yeah. And Dr. Candice never came out and said, hey, my brother didn't even have a gun. We escorted him to the car. He had been there for 3 hours. There was no, Dr. Candice went along with the narrative. God damn, Doc. We've been down with each other for a long time, mama. You met me before I was famous, Dr. Candice. You met me at the state capitol in Congressional Hall. So, Dr. Candice.
Yeah, she knew you before you was famous, but all you do is target people for trouble. Like, not everybody's with that. You and Wicked 100 are with that. Y'all like to target people for trouble to be viewed and to be talked about. Man, everybody ain't for that. Some people do things a different way. And just being real, no one should want to align themselves with somebody that's creating trouble between everybody and you trying to build relationships with people. Because all you're going to do is damage relationships. Because that's all he does. Charleston White damages relationships with everybody. You know, he got the people that he deal with that accept him later, because he talked about Aiden Ross, talked about Aiden Ross's family. They just seen that they could use him for benefits, for money. They was able to put it to the side, I guess, because they knew they was going to make money off of it. But that's his whole angle, is dysfunction. Everybody ain't with that. Real shit. You know, everybody ain't with people that only know how to operate in life because of dysfunction. And that lets you know what type of person Charleston White is. You couldn't get on no other way but creating dysfunction. That's it. There was no other way for you to kick the door in. You had to, I'm going to talk about this person, go at this person. I'm going to make this up on this person. I'm going to create a beef with this person. Yeah, and I feel like now that he's done that, he's addicted to this. This shit here has become an addiction. And it's an addiction that he can't get rid of, because if he doesn't do this, he doesn't get attention. He doesn't make money. So he has to do this. This then turned into a drug. Now you need it. You yearn it. And if you don't do it, your stomach is hurting because people are not paying attention to you. So you got to do this every day.
We're finna let Jay Prince and them turn the narrative on me, and I go to jail for shooting a gun at a political event. If it wasn't for those metal glasses, I record everywhere I go. I got an ink pen that record. I got an ink pen I can put right. I record everything I go. So I said, we got him, boy. So I released the footage of the whole event. Come to find out, oh no, thanks to DJ Academics, we now got the whole footage when they pressed me. And Dr. Candice said, cut that conversation short. She tried to act like she didn't see that conversation. I said, Doc, you don't remember? You tapped me and told me. They were trying to put it on me in Houston, Texas, where I have to go get bonded out in Harris County Jail. That's where Jay Prince and them would have had me. That's why they were trying to say I shot. Wow, I would have got charged